morning, Barons.
Welcome to today's broadcast for Thursday, April 17th.
I'm Ella.
And I'm JoJo.
To start off, we have a spring break recap.
Next up, we have Shay's Club of the Week.
After that, we have a segment about state testing.
And lastly, we have Sinjin's BVTV routine.
There's a lot to look forward to.
There sure is, but I'd like to know what you Barons did over break.
Good idea. On to Leo, Kenna, and Haley with the first segment.
Oh my gosh, Haley, I never asked. How was your spring break?
It was really good. I hung out with my friends. I went to the beach. It was super refreshing, and I'm glad to be back. How was yours?
It was also good. I stayed home most of the time. I tanned and I had cheer practice, but overall I feel rejuvenated and it was a nice break from school.
That's really good.
Yeah, I wonder what other Barons did for spring break.
Me too. Let's go find out.
No matter how you spend it, spring break is the perfect time to reset before we push through the rest of the school year. We interviewed our fellow Barons to see what they did over their spring break.
My name is Chloe.
What would you rate your break on a scale 1 to 10, and what were the main things you did?
I would rate it a 6.5, and some of the things that I did was I went to the beach, I hung out with some friends, went shopping, and I also went to the Dodgers opening day.
Spring break is that much-needed pause in the middle of the school year when students finally get a chance to take a breather. It's all about relaxing, recharging, and having fun. Some people travel, hit the beach, or go on adventures, while others just stay home, sleep in, and catch up on shows.
Angelo.
What would you rate your spring break on a scale 1 to 10, and what did you do?
Realistically, it might be like a 6-7, honestly. And I had a lot of fun. I just went to Joshua Tree, played some basketball, did a whole bunch of things.
Wow, that was some interesting stuff.
Yeah, it sounds like you Barons had a really good spring break.
Dang, it's crazy to think that was our last break of the year.
I know, it's insane.
Well, that's all from us, Barons.
We're heading back to the studio.
Thanks, guys. Spring break was a ton of fun.
Agreed. Looks like the Barons had plenty of fun times over break.
Now that the Barons are back in school, there are more fun activities to be had, like clubs.
The school has many choices for clubs.
Speaking of clubs, we have Shay's Club of the Week.
Thanks for reminding me. On to Shay with the next segment.
Oh, Haley, what are you watching?
I'm watching a TED Talk. Have you ever heard of it?
Actually, no, I've never heard of it.
It's actually really interesting and they're super fun to listen to. We actually have a club on campus called TEDx, which is a pretty similar concept. Let's go check it out.
Good morning, Barons. It's Shay, and me and Haley were able to learn more about our school's TEDx Club. In room 203, administrated by Mr. Martinez, this club focuses on unlocking research and confidence for students through speeches. Here's more info from Karen.
We spend the whole year preparing for it. We get speakers, fundraising, we pick a theme, and we try to make it, make sure it aligns with TED Talk values. And yeah, it's really fun. Definitely if you're interested in art, or finance, anything that if you want to be a part of a club, a really creative club, even tech, we have a really cool tech team. I think it's something that's really exciting. I mean, coming in at first, I actually didn't even know what TEDx was, but now, coming in back for my second year, I'm really excited. I'm really happy with it. I feel like we get to have a lot of creative direction and we get to build a really nice team.
Thank you. Thanks, Karen. That was really interesting. Now, let's head back to the studio.
Thanks, Jay. TEDx sounds like the perfect club for a good discussion.
That's a good point, Ella, but Barons, remember to go to room 203 if you're interested in joining.
Hey, Jojo, have you heard about the state testing?
I have, but I'm not too sure what to expect.
Our next segment should tell you all you need to know on Andrew and Jasper.
Dang, bro, I'm not ready for this statewide testing. Do you have any advice?
Well, I may know a few things. Well, let's check that out. Every spring, juniors are required to take the SBAC test for math, English, and science, as it measures students' levels in these three subjects. While many students don't look forward to take these tests and often feel worried about not doing well, it is important for them to remember it's not a pass-fail test. It is a way for the state to see how they are progressing. To prepare for testing, make sure you have your computer up to date with the latest update required for these tests, along with having a strong breakfast the day of the test, and most importantly, trying your best.
Ways that we could prepare for it. One, I just asked that everyone who is taking the test, 11th graders, that you get a good night's rest, get a good breakfast, come prepared with a laptop and your chargers. If you're taking the English portion also, you can bring your own headphones. But I just wanted to talk about a little bit, this is an opportunity for you to get back to the school. You know, this is how we get our school report card, so it's very important. So we're just asking you to try your best, you know, do it the Barron way.
Well, that's all from us, Barons. Now let's go back to the studio.
Thanks, Jasper. Hopefully the Barons fly through these tests.
Make sure you are all well rested and fed, Barons.
And most importantly, try your best.
A good routine is important too.
Speaking of routine, we have a segment all about it. On to St. John.
My mother worked in a art cook. The next thing you know, my grandmother was.
Yeah, at least 10 grand. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So this is the dress that my grandmother wore, and you create.
Thanks, St. John. Looks like we have saved the best segment for last.
Well said, Ella. But sadly, Barons, this broadcast is coming to a close.
Be sure to tune into the next broadcast. But with that, I'm Ella.
And I'm JoJo.
And we're signing off.